Hi guys, long time no see. Welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna and this is my allotment plot. Well, this side of it. So I know we've not seen you guys for a very long time. Lots and lots has been going off. Not much change in the plot at the minute, but there is plans afoot. So I'm a first time grower of nasturtiums. I was told that they, attract the butterflies and stuff. Which it did, it worked. There was caterpillars all over them rather than on my brassicas. So, job done. However, what I didn't know is that they grow like this. Honestly, buzzing. I mean, that's crazy growth, right? So I'll definitely be growing them again next year. But we've been doing all right. We've been growing some very large tomatoes. So this one's just turning now, so it'll carry on turning red on my windowsill. But these are absolutely delicious. I think they're called something like Giganta or something. I can't remember. I can always find out for you guys. But they're more or less the last of those. So we're also growing some purple sprouts, as you can see here. Unfortunately, they grew so big the netting doesn't cover them all anymore. So we've covered most of them. Something just dropped. I'll go look in a minute. But anyway, so we've had to leave a couple out. I'm going to take a couple because we've had our first frost today. That's weird. Sorry, that's just freaked me out. We've had our first frost today, so I'm going to take a couple to try with dinner or tea today, later today. So yeah, things are going all right. We're going to get some work done because we haven't done any work together for a long time. And then I'm going to let you know the plans for the plot. And some extra news, actually. Right, let's crack on. So what I'm about to show you is some before and after pictures of an area that me and my dad have been sorting. It's been back-breaking work. I'm in absolute agony now. It was the tomato area. So basically it really wasn't a tomato area. So if you saw the earlier video I did when I planted stuff earlier in the year, we had runner beans and peas. But the year before that, I'd planted some tomato plants there, some cherry tomatoes, and loads dropped on the floor. And as you can imagine, the seeds have gone into the soil and they've started growing. So we call them Frankenstein plants. Don't ask me why, that's just what the name I came up with. So they just carried on growing and growing, and we're like, oh, we'll leave a few. We picked some of them out, and then it just went boof, massive. So I'll show you the before and after pictures so you can see what we've done. Okay, so that was the before and after. So as you can tell, I think there was a part of the picture it showed you the pile of tomatoes that we've got in a pile ready to get rid of, because they're going to grow here again next year and we're going to have to pull them out like crazy. But we're growing something different there next year, so it'll be easier to keep on top of. So we're just going to go down to the fruit cage because we're going to tell you some news as to what's going to happen with that. Just bear with while we get down there. So as you know, our fruit cage is there. So when I first started, I'm going to try and do it. You know what I'm like with my finger, can't do it very well. So across from there, across the front, there was a big wooden bar, but it was rotted, it was gross, so I got rid of it. I pulled it off myself, got rid of it. So we've been umming and ahhing what to do with it for ages, haven't we, Pubs?
Yep, we have.
He's in a world of his own. So we decided we're going to turn it into a greenhouse. Yay!
A big one.
A nice big fat greenhouse. So there's lots of work we've got to do. I'm just going to take you in because I'm going to show you what some cool people have given us and donated to us for the project. So as you can see, there's glass, there's windows, glass there. There's a massive pile of glass at the other end, big sheets of it for the roof. We've even got one with a window in so we can keep the window open for the pollinators to get in. So yeah, it's going to be a massive project, guys. So I'm hoping that you will join us when we do this because it's going to be absolutely crazy hard work. We're even going to have a glass roof and everything. Can't wait. But yeah, so that's the news on the old fruit cage. So that's that. So me and my dad have got some news of our own. So as you know, I'm on the committee for the allotments here. But I'm now the lettings officer with one of the others, which is great. And my dad now runs the shop, don't you, Dad?
Oh yes.
Yep, so my dad does that and he's on committee, so we're doing well. Things are looking good on the actual plot itself. We've just been pulling some bits up. Our courgette plant went crazy this year. We only had the one. I think we get about 30 off of it,
Something like that.
if not more.
And big uns.
Yeah, we got big uns. My dad's
Butternut squash.
squash plants are still going. We've just trimmed that back, believe it or not. It's mahoosive, isn't it? And like I said, there's other bits and pieces. It looks a bit scruffy in areas at the minute because we're just starting to get sorted now for winter. But other than that, we've done all right this year, I reckon, don't you think?
Yeah, you can show them this.
Oh, my dad wants to show you something.
The last one.
The last big butternut squash that we've got left on the plant. So I'm just going to spin you around, guys, 1 minute. There you go. So that's the last one of them that's on here. How many do you reckon you've had, Dad?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7. This could be 8, 9. I'd say altogether.
But it's come all the way across here. We actually had a pumpkin plant here for normal sized pumpkins, which I've got rid of now because we got 2 nice big pumpkins off of there. But look at all this. This is all my dad's. He's not having this much bloody room next year, I'm telling you.
I'm taking over the whole plot.
But yeah, that is all squash plant all
And
the way
there's still
around there.
babies growing.
And there is still babies growing. And it goes right up to where I showed you our sprouts earlier. I'm taking a couple of them to see what they're like because I've never had, I think they're called Ruby Crunch. Never had them before. But yeah, it's looking good, guys. So guys, as you know, I was trying to grow cucumbers this year as well. I'm just going to insert a picture right here. So what do you think? For the very first cucumber, we got a good, I think we took it in turns. Every time one grew, one of us took one. And I think we must have had about 5 or 6 each, something like that. We've just pulled the plant up and there's a tiny bit that was left growing. And there was this on it. We didn't see it until we'd pulled it up. Oh, it's so tiny. But yes, that's the very last one, I'm afraid. Until next year, once we get the greenhouse up and running. So, yeah. Oh, I love it here when it's like this. It's red, believe it or not, it's red hot, and it's what, October the 12th today, and it's red hot. Sunshine. Anyway, we need to get some more work done. We'll see you in a bit. Hey gang, so we're actually now next week. The second half of this video is a week later, and I apologise for recording the first half of this video in portrait. It's been that long since I've done a video, completely forgot. Anyway, we've got some work to do today, so let's get cracking on. Hello. So as you can see, this bed is minging. There's a door there, so hang on, where's my finger gone? That is a door. It would be given that for when we turn the fruit cage into a greenhouse. I'm hoping it might fit where the entrance is. Anyway, this is where we had the garlic this year. Pulled it up months and months ago, and it's gone to rack and ruin at the moment. So I don't know if you can see it, but at the far end, just over there, is a potato plant growing. Yeah, you remember when we did those experiment potatoes, when I planted them in Feb like a million years ago? It has to be from that, has to be. So anyway, we're leaving that in. Everything else we're going to clear, so let's crack on, eh? Woo-hoo. So, if you ever see these in your garden, they sting like a mother chuffer. They do, so I'm going to pull these up with gloves on. That was better, right? Oh, my back. Right, you're on a bit of a slant, I apologise. But this is the next bed over, so we've just done one behind us. This needs doing, although I've been going over it a little bit, and it goes just past where you can see. This was a squash plant. I'll show you what we got off it. It was a squash plant that was given. We got one. Hey, it's all about the fun of it, isn't it, at the end of the day? It doesn't matter if you get 1 or 1,000. You've grown it, and that's the best part of it. Anyway, I digress. So, just shifting over here out the way. We are going to pull this plant up now. It's half dead anyway. And we're going to trim back the nasturtiums because, as you can see, it's going all the way along where the sprouts are. I mean, look at it. It's massive. We're going to trim it back. I know it dies down itself, but it's not stopping growing right now. We need to get it a trim back because I'm walking on it. I can't get past it. I have to physically stand on the plant. So yeah, let's crack on. So as you can see, just a very quick tidy up. But I'm going to show you something about the nasturtiums. I mean, bearing in mind that was, I think I planted something like 5 plants and maybe 1 or 2 died. I don't know, I can't remember. It was a couple of plants there. And I had no idea how big they grew or how many seeds they grow. Well, produce, should I say. So, I'm going to show you something now and I can pretty much guarantee they'll be growing there forever. Let's go have a look. Right, so this is part of the area I've just cleared. And if you get close enough, see they look like peas, big peas? They are seeds off the nasturtium plant. And you think that's a lot? See if I can grab it. Look under there. Sugar. I don't think I should have planted them here, eh? Especially as it's a bed we'll be using probably for brassicas next year. It's amazing though, isn't it? Impressive plants. Right, so you've seen me get some work done this morning. There's plenty more to do. It's that time of year, everything's dying back, finished growing, etc. So I'm going to do some before and after pictures for you to whet one's appetite. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we've got some work done, so you've not seen Pops for a while. Let's go see how he's doing at the shop. Let's go, let's go. So, I need to close the gate first. Oh, I can't wait to make a new one. Right, come on, let's go. There's a few people down there, so I don't know if they'd be very happy about me videoing or filming or whatever, so I'm going to turn you off for now, and then we'll have a chat with Pops when we get there. Okay, so we're down at the shop with Pops. So we're just going to have a quick look in the shop. I've shown you before, it was a long time ago, but it's very dark in there, so we'll see how it goes, eh?
Yeah, it's like the Black Hole of Calcutta.
Yeah. So I'm just standing at the door, because like I say, it's actually quite dark in here. You can't really tell, because I'm assuming the light's helping me out here. But if you want to tell everyone what the shop's like.
It's small, dark, dingy and cold.
Yes, but there's lots of bargains to be had, I'm sure.
Yes, there is.
So, yeah. So we have seeds on the back there.
We're getting lights put in sometime this year.
Yeah, hopefully. Lots of different things that you can buy. Lots of space. Nice chair for Dad when he's knackered. Not that he does any work.
Cheeky bugger.
I know. But yeah, so this is my dad's little domain on a Sunday now, isn't it, Pops?
Yep, for a couple of hours.
And then he actually comes down, does 5 minutes of work on the plot and then goes home.
Yep.
So yeah, we just wanted to show you so you can see what it was like. Have you guys got a plot shop where you are? You'll have to let me know. So there you have it, the very exciting shop at our site in Doncaster. It's a bit bare at the minute in terms of how much stuff, because you know it's end of the year, we need to restock, etc. So we've all got our seed orders in, ready for next year. Mine cost about 4 million quid. Slight exaggeration. It was about 30 in the end. So we've got our seed orders in and everything. I think next is the seed potato order. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Anyway, let's get back to the plot. I think, yeah, we're nearly there. So, in terms of what work needs doing for the rest of today, because it's due to rain, spit my words out, due to rain this afternoon. Oh, bear with me, this gate's knackered. Ow! I just stabbed myself on a random nail. How rude. We're in. Right. So where we were working a minute ago with the before and after pictures, I can flip us around. Over there, look, you can see it. There's still plenty that needs doing on like the flower bed down this side, but I'm going to wait a little bit till it's died back a little bit more. But what we are going to do just before we go is we are going to attempt, because it's the first time I've ever done this, to take some seed pods off a radish plant that I've let go to seed. Just taking the ones that have gone brown, because apparently once they've gone brown you can take them off and they should be fine to carry on drying at home. If I'm wrong, please do let me know. So let's do that and let's see what we get. Ooh. Hello, we're back. So this is my, I think there's either 1 or 2 radishes left to go to seed. And as you can see, and we might be able to see, there's lots of little pods on here. Some of them are still quite green, but there are a few that I want to take off and just basically just have a look. You know, I've never done this before. I think the only things I've harvested or taken seeds from is probably peppers, chilies, some flowers that have had pods like this as well, which I got from this year, which I'm going to try next year, see how well it goes. So it's all about experimenting and what have you. And there's a very funny smell coming from it. I hope there's an animal that's not peed on it. Ugh. Right, I'm going to take some off, and then we'll have a look at some, see what they actually look like inside, because I've never done this before. Let's have a look. It's actually quite big how big a radish plant grows when it goes to flower. I mean, it's massive. Don't know what that is, but hey ho. Right. Because, I mean, if this works, I'll never have to buy radish seeds again, will I? Bonus. I feel like I'm picking off some sort of vegetable or something. Let's have a look, what else? Is that many? There's a few more I can take. So like, I'm just having a look at it now. I think it is 2 plants. So here, I mean, you can't see it. I don't think you can see it actually. Can you see it now? Just there, that bit of pink, that bit there. That's the radish. And all this side here is the plant. Hang on. And then there's one here right behind it that's growing as well, look, on its own. So that is separate to that. That is all one plant, I think. Yeah, it is. It's massive. So this bit here, one plant. This bit, a second plant. Well, I'm not complaining. We'll get what we can get. Right, so I've got a few. I'll leave the rest of them for now. I'll bring you a bit closer over here and we'll have a look at them, eh? Hey, alley-oop. That's better. We're sat on the ground on our blanket. And let's have a look at these seeds then. Let's find one that looks like it might be a bit full of seeds. I mean, they're not particularly big, these pods. There we are, look. Not very big, grand scheme of things. Oh, you can tell I'm getting old. I can't get comfy on the floor, it's not fun. So let's have a look, shall we? Oh God, I can't. Sun right in the eye. Alright, okay. Not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. But if you can see in there, look. There is a seed. It's only one. I think there's another one next to it that's not quite got there in terms of full size or something. But if that grows a radish, it's a free radish. Ace! Right, let me just put that on my knee. I'm trying to look to see if there's any more in it. Oh, you'll not believe it. It actually started to, this must have been one that was on the floor, it started to sprout, look. That's no good to me now. Oh well, never mind, get rid of that. But at least we know we've got a seed there, and they've got plenty of pods. There's thousands of pods on this plant. In fact, I'm going to pull a big one off just to see what it looks like inside, even if it might not be ready. Let's be rebellious. So that's a bigger one, look. So let's have a look. Oh, that is too cool for school. Oh, seed fell out and I can't find it. They're a bit like, I'm trying to think what they remind me of inside. Hang on, I'm just trying to open it. I mean, these aren't ready. I've taken these off way too early, but can you see? A couple of seeds in there. And it's quite furry. Not furry, but like, it makes me think of polystyrene, weirdly, inside. No, it's not very clear. But yeah, that's just really weird. So we'll have a look at getting those dried out, finish drying them out at home. And we'll do an experiment next year. We'll do a little patch just with these seeds to see how they go. You with me? Good. Anyway, guys, this is the end of this video. I'm so glad those of you that are still subscribing are still subscribing. I really do appreciate it. You'll have to let me know if there's anything you want me to see. You want to see me do next year. I'm always up for something a bit different. Oh, my back! Ow, ow, ow! A bit different, a bit daft, or whatever. Just any ideas. We'll try and have a go. But yeah, we'll try and get another video out soon. If there's anything exciting happening, we've got some parsnips that need pulling up probably in the next month or so. So that'll be lovely to see again. They'll not be as big as last year. I mean, if you guys that have followed me saw them from last year, crikey, they were huge mongers. They were huge. So yeah, so there's still plenty to crack on with. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you any longer. It's lovely to see you guys, and please do drop a comment to let me know how you're doing, how your gardens and allotments have been doing this year, what your favourite thing is. Send a photograph if you can. Let me know what your biggest tomato is, your biggest carrot, anything. Just let me know. I'm dying to see how you guys have done this year. So from me, Allotment Newbie, I say a ta-ta, a bye-bye.